What up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. I don't know if we don't really have much of a title, but I've been calling them exploring the trenches. I think that's kind of fun. So that's what we're calling them right now. If you are watching on X, please give us a like and retweet, whether you're on the Fuckers stream or the Roy Lopez stream. And if you're on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, or whatever, do all the shit. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Tell your friends, and see how many people we can get in here. And say what's up in the chat. One of the coolest parts of the streams is that we can talk directly with you guys through the chat, and that makes it pretty fucking fun. People fighting for first comment. Good shit, Fud Stud. Thanks for coming out and supporting, bro. I think Fud Stud might be coming to Miami, which would be sick, dude. And we're like 2 weeks away, and I am very fucking excited for that. Another IRL event, which I don't know if I'm 100% going to be able to get to. I probably will, but yeah, Friday in New York City. If you're in New York City, come through to the Say Thanksgiving event. A lot of cool people going. It'll be like Nat from Palette. BK is going to be there. Dog Wiz. I'm sure. I think Jay is probably pulling up. He lives in New York. And so should be a pretty good time. So if you're on the East Coast, at least within a couple hours of New York City, then consider coming. Should be pretty fun. And yeah, without further ado, let's say what's up to Cap. How's it going, dude?
What up, dude? Yeah, happy Tuesday, motherfucker. Been just on a grind today, man. Low key, I was up for like 36, 38 hours the other day just because of like money printers and fucking hype of crypto market sentiment, market cap being up at an all high. And then on top of that, man, we are in the countdown days to Miami. So there's just a bunch of stuff that I'm finalizing details on, dotting I's, crossing T's. And so I'm super hyped right now, full steam ahead. Apparently Elon's launching another rocket into space right now. So that's kind of fucking cool.
Literally like as we speak.
I was going to say it's the live streaming competition right now. Unfortunately,
between us and Elon, I think we're cooked, boys.
Yeah. So he's throwing rockets up into the air. I'm hoping all my bags rocket up to new highs. And yeah, dude, we're kicking it right now, man. Fucking hanging out.
Let's go. Yeah, we're joined by Chad today, which is pretty fucking exciting. If you don't know who Chad is, I don't know, you're probably not paying attention, or you're not from Say. But yeah, Chad's I guess you changed your title now. You're director of community.
Yeah, that's true. Head of community. We got rid of the term marketing.
Why is that? What's the
dirty term, man? It's not. We've got a community team that does marketing stuff. Usually you got a marketing team, and then you've got this little like ragtag community team underneath it. We flipped it. We're subjugating all the run of the mill marketing stuff underneath the broader community effort, because yeah, we don't want it to be an empty platitude that we're a community first chain, and that's what we're trying to do. That's not just words. We want to make it real.
Hell yeah, man.
I like that perspective, because it's kind of like, if you approach the marketing from a community-centered focus, then it's kind of like your efforts marketing-wise, hopefully, and should ideally be aligned with what the community wants, seen put forward from what's being talked about, not only like internally in our community, but then reinforced by whatever the network is doing, the foundation is doing, marketing-wise. I think then just, makes it way more fucking cohesive and feels good, right? So I'm hyped.
I'm assuming he's talking about your jawline, Roy.
I don't know, dude. I think it's probably yours. I think because he said good change, like the change from marketing to community, and nice jawline. So
it's a weird comment, bro. But
it's a compliment, bro. Just take it.
I will take it. I've got a full beard right now, is what I'm looking at. I need to trim that back. Otherwise, I'm going into like, hobo.
Not during No Shave November. You're not, dude. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? It's
facts.
We're growing
actually, dude. I have not been participating in no Shave November. I'm doing pretty good on No Nut November though.
Not.
but I did trim the beard the other day. So yeah, but yeah, no, I agree. I like the change. Are you guys actually changing anything that you're doing, or is it more just like representative of what you want the team? Is it more like a mindset shift, or is it like, oh
Yeah, that's probably a better way to describe it, like a mindset shift. I would say we were already sort of doing it anyways, so it's more like, okay, let's double down on this. For any new hires, we may bring on, they're coming in already with like, okay, I get what this team is all about. And yeah, honestly, elevating anything that we were doing with you all, with like Gitcoin, all the public stuff that you guys are aware of that we're doing with community. That's not just another like marketing tactic. Like that's the through line of everything we're trying to do. So yeah, even, I mean, we were talking about it before, we're not going to spoil anything necessarily, but like any of these activations we'll be doing in Miami, it's a product of us sort of like listening to you guys and be like, okay, well, let's respond and help meet them where they're planning on being at anyways. We're not out here trying to like, I don't know, be a cool vibey little foundation group of employees. We spend a lot of time listening to you guys and trying to get inside your heads and understand what your feedback is and all that sort of thing.
Well, that's probably not the hardest thing to do. I think the SEG community is pretty vocal about how they feel about things, right? I mean, look at this comment. Would be nice if the developers were community focused. I don't know if that's a Magic Eden comment. I don't know what that is, but
yeah, which developers are you talking about? I'm not a developer, so
you got to take this stuff with a grain of salt sometimes, bro. Like, it's funny because like we get it in S3 a lot, because like in S3 we very much are like, dude, say whatever you want. We are not really going to moderate you. Like, say what you like. And, and that usually results in like, some people like talking shit and some people saying shit that other people don't necessarily like. And it's like, well, if you don't like it, you don't have to stay, but we're also still not going to moderate it, but then like the comments in there sometimes get associated with S3 and me. And it's like, dude, like, first of all, I like half the shit that goes down in there I'm not even aware of because I got other shit I can't just stare at all of the channels of the Discord all day, So
yeah.
So yeah,
I've from the beginning I've sort of said, like, as the foundation, the last thing we want to be is hard to get a hold of. So like open invite to anybody, including this Dylan's route person. If you want to
is that Nam, bro?
Or like people can give us feedback directly in my DMs and I'll find whoever you need to talk to or whatever. But yeah, that's part of the strategy. I don't want to call it like differentiation because that makes it seem really tactical, but honestly with other chains, that's a very common thing of like, it's just hard to get a hold of people. Nobody replies to me and all this sort of stuff. So that's we're trying to set the benchmark on something that simple pretty high.
Yeah. Well, and I would say that like my experience would say is very much like the foundation is very, I guess they respond very, very well when people like try to talk to them. They're very reachable. You guys, like, if I DM you, Chad, like usually you're pretty much respond right away. Like,
I did forget to respond to Gingy's DM when she was sending me her thing. I apologize to her.
No, it's all good. She was like, Roy, no one's getting back to me from the foundation. And it makes me, it's like, I'm feeling sad about it. Plus she's pregnant. So like, and I was like, all right, well, let me just call it out in the chat where they're all at so that if they ignore, then everybody knows they ignored.
I changed my, I changed my
no, that's dope, bro.
It was a cool piece.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. Yeah, over the weekend, Moods minted out, which was pretty sick to see. We had like a 3-hour VIP/beef holder phase where you had to hold a beef or basically be Spicy's friend to get into that phase, get a guaranteed mint pretty much. And once we went public, it minted out in like 10 minutes. So so yeah, shout out to the entire community for supporting Spicy's art. She worked really hard on the moods pieces, and I really like the moods art. It's very different and refreshing to compared to like what we normally see with NFTs specifically, and just art in general. It's very unique, and so super excited to have that collection be live on Palette now, and you can go check it out and see what you like or whatever.
Is she going to be in Miami?
Yeah. So her and Cuban, her husband, will be there as well. So
Cool.
It's gonna be sick, man. There's a lot of people from Say going. Almost the entire S3 team is going, but a couple people aren't. They have shit going on or something. But yeah, I'm super pumped for Miami, and I know Spicy has some fun. I don't know how much she's announced, to be honest. But there is some moods merch that people will be able to get their hands on probably in Miami. And she's also kind of teased like some physical stuff, like different physical pieces. Or hold on, yeah, holder exclusive Art Basel merch raffle happening mid-December. Free Gickly? I don't even know what that is. Print claim of moods holding starts early January. So I know her and Cuban are working hard to make moods cool and provide like a little bit of, I guess utility. It's an art project. So, if you minted it, you minted it for the art, I hope. But yeah, pretty stoked for future of moods. There's some other fun stuff going on Say right now. Let me look at Frenzy because Beeves is minting. Beeves is Tosha's project, founder of the Toshi's collection, which is like the small supply pixel art, 100 supply art collection on Say. Now he is doing a 1200 supply collection. It's about halfway minted out, and I think public has only started a little bit ago. So the art is really freaking cool. Let me share my screen.
Oh, and I did make a 1-of-1 for this collection. So there's actually
oh no way,
it's 1-of-1 in here by yours truly, dude.
Do you know the number? Can you tell me so I can try to mint
How
it?
would I know the fucking number, dude?
I don't know, bro.
If I did know the number, you don't think I would be trying to mint it right now, dude? What? Come on.
Yeah, I'm sure you would, but
Damn straight, dude.
But yeah, that is minting live on Frenzy right now. So if you want one, go grab one. The art's pretty cool. It's pretty unique and cute, right? I gotta send
loud. That was it.
What?
That message.
Oh shit, my bad. Let me turn my shit on Do Not Disturb.
Do not disturb.
I also need to. I forgot to send this link to a bunch of people.
Nice, dude.
I'm buying a beef.
Me too. I'm about to mint some.
Are you buying like you're minting on Frenzy or are they live on Palette already?
I'm about to mint. They might be on Palette, but
yeah, minting.
Nice. You have to show us what you get. Doesn't look like they're live on Palette. I don't think. I didn't know because I saw someone right now. The S3 D General chat is just filled with people flexing their beeves. Shout out to Dubious. Dubious got a really cool one. It's almost like an alive 1-of-1 looking one. It's got like an alive style background. Very cool. Oh, someone got the fuckers, bro. BK got the fuckers beef, dude.
No fucking way. I'm jealous, dude. How much you want for it, dude?
He'll take a Mang allocation. He was in the chat shilling that early on. Mang freaking sent today, dude. It went up to like, what did it hit? It hit like 15 mil, I want to say. Yeah, close to 15 mil. Back down to like 5 mil, but I like the thesis, bro. What is it? The most famous hamster on TikTok or something? I mean, this is the game we're playing now. Is like, what will the Zoomers like? You know, what will they be all about? Because that's what fucking sends. So, yeah, bullish on Mang. Yeah, let's take a look at what is going down in the markets. On say.
I don't know what IPFS storage Frenzy uses, but all the mints from Frenzy, my IPS just my internet service provider ISP fucking just blocks them all, bro. Like all
What browser are you using?
Chrome.
It's weird because I'm using Brave and I never have that issue on Frenzy. So maybe try Brave. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I did see other people having that issue though. I'm not sure what it is. And also, like, wouldn't it be on the collection more so?
No, it's an ISP thing. Sometimes your internet service provider will block like IPFS storage links for some reason because they're like known as like decentralized storage networks. So like it's just not censored content, right? Like anything on IPFS can literally be anything. So oftentimes some internet service providers will just like not allow the content to be served from those domains just because they don't know what's coming from those domains.
They're trying. It's an attempt to protect you, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
basically, yeah.
But really, they're just fucking your whole day up, bro.
It's telling me, dude.
I got 4 here. I got one with a blunt in his mouth.
Ooh.
Nice.
One with speed shades, and top hats. One with a very politically incorrect Chinese hat.
What?
What's wrong with that, dude?
And dilated eyes. I don't know. I'm assuming it's politically incorrect. I don't know.
Well, I think that maybe you just got a bad combination with the eyes and the hat. I doubt Tosh tried to do that.
No, it's just you know what kind of hat, like the pyramid hat.
Yeah, like the farmer, the like rice farmer hat.
Yeah, that's farmer hat. That's a classic NFT trait, dude. That's
yeah. I never understood. I don't know. Never mind. Let's just not even go that way. Let's talk about what's fucking going on our great red chain, fast red chain. Let's fucking go. Top collections, Saiyans leading with about $1,000 in volume. Fuckers right behind them at 900. Alive with 660. Cappies 636. Dude, this price on Cappies right now and Alive, dude, like. And fuckers, bro, and Saiyans. Holy shit! Like everything's like on sale right now. It seems like Cappy's at 72, Alive at 570, fuckers at 324, Saiyans at 250, dude. Like, I don't know, bro. I might have to buy some NFTs because I feel like these are super undervalued, especially like, you know, obviously everybody's kind of waiting for Magic Eden. Everyone is excited about this. It's been, you know, the topic of conversation on say for a while now, ever since Johnny started edging us on spaces. And yeah, man, I feel like more eyes on the chain, like us kind of doing this activation stuff, like the whole community going down in Miami, like bull market heating up, like these just seem super undervalued to me. NFA, DYOR, obviously, but I might have to do some NFT shopping later. I don't know. I mean, I have a lot of say NFTs, but these just seem so cheap, bro. Like Cappy's at 72. Is that the lowest Cappy's have ever been? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. What do you think, Cap?
I don't really know, bro. I've just not been paying attention to floor prices. I think, you know, obviously, like my thinking is announcement came with kind of like the Magic Eden stuff, and then you got people that then like bought on the news. You know what I mean? On that first announcement, and then it's like, you know, attention is short. So the second now other things start going on in their timeline, on their radar, right? They're gonna rotate funds sometimes, even if it's at a loss. So they're gonna be like, you know what? Let me get some liquidity back from these NFTs that I bought 2 weeks ago or a week ago, and let me try to, you know, make some plays in the meantime, right? I think people, you know, sometimes just see other stuff. We live in an attention economy, and it's like when the attention isn't right where, you know, it was 5 days ago, people start moving assets around. All right. And so you know.
Facts. I just feel like some of these are super undervalued and seem cheap. But
Oh, definitely, for sure. I mean, I think without a doubt, like this is definitely like the kind of calm before the storm. You know, people are selling stuff, listing stuff that maybe, you know, in a week or two they'll be regretting that they listed it. Like, why didn't I just wait? You know,
Sweep some floors, Roy. Do it
Yeah.
live.
with all my money, dude. Look, you see my account right here? 8 say, bro.
oh shit. Yo, I've minted a fucking king beef, bro, with a beard and a crown, bro. This is
Damn. That's fire. Dude, I really like the wizard beeves. The wizard beeves are sick. Sensei Joe in the S3 Discord talking about how excited he is on the wizard and the crown. Yeah, my beeves I got are like, I got 2 so far. One has a suit and what I am going to say is a backwards MAGA hat, but might not be. And then this dude with the black turtleneck and the sunglasses. So these guys are pretty cool. I might have to mint some on public. Let me move some funds around. I can't do it with the 8 say, that's for sure.
Beef.
What's the max for public? Is there a max?
10. I minted 5 for now. I might go back, you know, try to push it over the edge later, you know, when it's getting close.
Yeah, I'm gonna mint 4. I like 4. So you're about to see what I'm about to get. Wait, no, I'm not sharing the tab. Hold on, my bad. Let me share this tab. Something went wrong. Error. Invalid value for value index. What does that mean?
I think this is a gas issue, and I ended up having to mint them one at a time. So I would just try one really quick. See if that goes through.
All right. It looks like it will. Yeah, mint successful. You'll be redirected shortly. Give me a rare one. Skater body, eyes dilated. You know, I wish that Frenze would not crop the NFTs here in this part of the mint, right? Because I'd like to see what kind of shirt he's wearing, you know? Skater body, I don't know what that looks like. I want to see what it is.
Yeah, that's true. I just looked at mine on palette to get the full view.
Yeah, you can also like the image is there. So like if you copy this image and then like go to
it.
Yeah, then you can see it. Oh, that's sick, dude. It's like it looks like a Spitfire logo. It's like the flame head, and he's got like a skateboard under his arm. And the halo is pretty sick. All right, let me mint another one.
Oh, you got another wizard, bro? Oh,
wait. Oh, dude, the other 4 went through.
Oh, fuck, man.
So I did mint 5. Let's go. All right, what else did I get? I got a fucking wizard. This is my first wizard, bro. I didn't get a wizard.
Got another wizard though. Scroll down.
Yeah. Ooh,
Fuck
devil
you,
hair
dude.
or devil horns. That's sick. I like those. Fuck yeah. All right, sick. Now I got like 7 beeves. Let's go. Cool. All right. Let's one other thing on NFTs on say that I wanted to bring some attention to.
Oh, I have one too. You're not gonna bring it up, but I'm thinking.
What I was gonna do is, or what I was gonna say is these Cool Cow 1-of-1s, dude. Like, first of all, this one is sick. It ends in less than a day now. Superman with the laser eyes looks fire. Space background, dig it. But this one is really fucking cool. The Fwog art,
I want it,
dude. Is that the one you were gonna talk about?
Well, okay, no, I was going to talk about other things in relation to the cows, but I want the Fwog cow.
Dude, it's sick. Only 6 tickets sold so far, but it's like a 3-day auction, or a raffle. So, plenty of time to get in on these if you guys are interested. I'm pretty stoked on these. I don't know if I have any tickets for this. I didn't connect my wallet. I'll look at it later, but we'll probably be buying some tickets. Shout out to Psycho. Shout out to Fast Frog Studios. The Fwog one is so cool. It's fucking sick. But yeah, Cap, what you got, bro?
So from what I understand, Psycho's kind of on this initiative right now to burn down the collection of the cool cows as well. And I think that has something to do with for you to be able to get the new art when it drops as well. So I haven't done it yet either. I still have the old cows from the original collection, but apparently we're supposed to be burning those. So
Interesting, dude. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I sold some of my cool cows on the news of the CTO by Psycho, but I might still have some hanging around. I do. I have 4 of them. So what? You burn 4 and then you get, or like you burn your NFTs and get like half of them back with the new art, or do you know how it's working?
I think it's by 2. I think for every 2 you burn, you get one of the new collection. So I think he's trying to like half the current size of the cool cows.
Gotcha. Yeah, Psycho is in the chat. Thanks for joining us, bro. Yeah. Burn 2 cool cows, get 1 cool cow. If you saying Roy the Dumper, stop him. Okay, if you burn a Nouns cool cow, you get 5 of the new cool cows, which is pretty sick. I don't know if I have any of those.
Psycho loves his nouns, bro. I think it's funny how he's like kind of like made his own proclamation, just like, yo, the nouns cows are the best cows, and if you got those, then you get special treatment.
Well, before all of the like Cappy sub DAOs like joined forces and made their Cappy collective, I'm pretty sure Psycho was leading the Nouns DAO portion.
Yeah, for the Cappies and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he's a big fan. Psycho announces CTO Roy dumps his cows. Yeah, dude, that's sell the news, Dippo. Fucking, that's how that works. And I didn't dump them all. I had like 6. I have 4 left, so I sold 2 of them. Yeah, dude, fucking profit shaming me, Dippo. Down my face. You saw my wallet. 8 say, dude. Give me a break.
I bought 5 raffle tickets for the fucking foie cow.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna get some of them here soon. But want to touch on some meme coin stuff happening on Say. Just go over some things. Obviously, the biggest news as far as meme coins go, in my opinion, is that Shenron barely almost touching, what is it, 960K, almost getting to that $1 million market cap.
Crazy.
Dude, yeah, bro. That dragon pattern is forming nicely.
Yeah.
You know, it's starting to break out. So pretty sick. That's a dub. GG's to everybody who got in on Shenron. But I honestly don't think it's over, bro. Like, I don't think any of these meme coins are like top at all. I mean, even Saiyan being like the OG meme coin on Say, sitting at like 11.7 market cap. Like, dude, like, I feel like once bull market kind of like starts kicking off, money flows into alts. After we do all this like activation stuff, we get ME. I don't know, dude. I feel like there's a lot of fucking upside in general on Say meme coins. Say NFTs as well, but Say meme coins for sure. I mean, we're in the meme coin super cycle. You can't fucking deny it at this point. But a little bit of red, not too bad though. A couple percent. A little bit of green as well. Sebaka down 28%. Spectre down 53, down to 33K, bro. That's crazy, dude. Why are you dumping, dog? Like, this is a fucking AI coin, right? Like,
first agent AI coin, dude, on Say, dude.
Dude, I don't understand the AI fucking meme coin meta that is going on, bro. I was listening to AlphaCo Space before I hopped in here, and they were talking about the AI 16Z, I think it is, which is like the main one. I think that, I don't know, but there was like what do you know what the beef is with Eliza? Like what is all going on? I was trying to like catch up as to what the drama was in this space earlier, but I'm very tapped out on this particular thing.
The Eliza AI coins shit, I don't even get. I don't know anything about that. I heard Dogways trying to talk about it or something. Obviously, one of the first ones that really like put the AI agents on the map was the Goatius Maximus. That was the first one, and maybe the OG agent coin, right? Where it's like, I think it's sent because it's like almost like people speculating on the value of the dev and the value of the AI agent that's being created, right? And Goatius Maximus is an interesting one because it like opens up this narrative between an AI agent that's controlling like some amount of currency on a blockchain and has some capacity to do things, right, with the help of its dev. And so now you see this like narrative taking place to where on the Goatius Maximus page, it can be influenced by the comments of people talking to it, right? And maybe the trajectory of the AI meta of Goatius Maximus, what it seeks to prove or disprove inside of crypto, is all a mental mind share of the people engaging, and feeding information to the AI, right? So I don't know. It's an interesting kind of like quasi reality of like, I feel like, man, if we get too many AI agents trading tokens, we're just going to get out traded on our own crypto. And then the AIs are going to own more crypto than we own crypto. And then we're fucked, dude. That's
dude. Yeah, bro. We were talking about that the other day, and like that is kind of a crazy potential outcome of this shit, right? Like if the AI has a wallet and deploys a meme coin and then can farm the shit out of us and out trade us, and like does AI have morals? Like, you know, like like, you know, like if you run your token up to 100 mil and then just dump your supply, like, I don't know, a lot of people, not everybody, obviously, a lot of people like wouldn't be able to sleep at night if they did that, right? That's why I only have 8 say, because if I was a piece of shit and didn't care, then I probably would just rug a Solana meme coin every day and be fucking rich. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Didn't the GOAT founder just say that the AI was asking if he wanted to get $15 million worth of the token? Yeah. Like the AI, it was the AI's idea.
Yeah. The AI asked me this crazy question today, guys. It asked me if I wanted to cash out.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It's definitely like becoming the fucking narrative right now. Like it's a little bit of a, I guess, mini meta. I don't know. Oh, look, we got a guy from Kick. Hello, great streamer. That's on your Kick too, Cap. You stream so really well. That's why I followed you. I do see you streaming a lot, but yet still not affiliated and partnered. I got a proposal for you. I will share your stream to a Kick community for you to hit 1,000 followers. Anyway, get the fuck out of here. We need Kick mods. Can't believe Philip paid Crime to check wallets when he rugged Warp. What, dude?
What's that rumor? I don't know. Sometimes I hear rumors I've never even heard before.
Isn't that crazy? People just be making up statements,
dude. There's like the conspiracy theories on Say like really run deep, bro. Like there's a new conspiracy theory every day. I think what he's talking about is 2 separate instances where Crime helped with Gitcoin shit. He definitely did dump Orb as soon as it bonded. But I wouldn't say he didn't rug it. He's just a dumper, you know?
Yeah, we had a bunch of community devs that helped in that last Gitcoin round. Not just Crime. They put a whole freaking report together.
Crime isn't really a dev, Chad. He's just he's okay. LARP XBT. Okay. So
gotcha.
But Zach GPT. That's a good one too. I like LARP XBT though. That's what I've been calling Crime. Yeah, Fud Stud. I still got Warp too. Bullish on Arc, bullish on Warp Boys. We'll see what happens with that.
Who is this Dylan's route guy? Do you know who this is?
I don't know, bro.
Mad vocal. I don't even know. I was using Nam at first, right? You said Nam, and that kind of would be funny, but
well, because Nam does say fix the chain all the time, right?
So, I mean, he can apply for a position. They got a freaking test they make all the devs do. So
Fiverr devs, bro.
If you think you can do it, go for it.
Oh my gosh, dude! There's no way some Fiverr devs figured out how to make EVM work with the Cosmos chain, dude. There's no fucking way.
Dude, I just want an interview with one of the devs, like as an engineer, as a junior dev engineer with my skills. I just want an interview. You know,
we should do that. We had an offsite a while ago, and it's the rare time when the labs, like engineers and the foundation people, interact. and we got around a table and we're just asking the dumbest questions to these gigabrain engineers, and they were trying to whiteboard these answers to us. It's really, I think it would be beneficial. To be honest with you, I'm like, guys, we need to get you on some camera, but they're engineers, they don't want to be on the camera and stuff like that. But I think it'd be fascinating for people.
Yeah. It was funny when you guys did that whole push for everybody to follow them on Twitter. It's like, these dev dudes don't want to fucking tweet, bro. Like
that was after the offsite. We were like, guys, go tweet more, and they're like, lasted about a week.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that.
What's up, King Ball?
Yeah, King Ball. You're.
What's good, guys? What's up, Chad? How you doing on this fine Tuesday?
Good, man. Being highly productive with you guys.
Nah, not really. Not right now.
Hey, fuck being productive.
This is what peak productivity looks like, gentlemen. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
It's 5 p.m. It's 5 p.m. Eastern time. It's productivity has had its time. Now you can just hang out with the community.
It's time to do what these people want: entertain and pump their bags. That's what these people care about.
That's. I'm glad you finally said it. That's what you want. You want us to pump your bags.
No. They want us. Like I said this the other day.
Okay.
Someone was like I think I don't know. I think we were on Trey's space. Does that work for me? I don't think so. I don't know. But you give a thumbs up and then it did you see that? Like it came up next to you? It came up next to you, King Ball. It was like
nope.
I don't know. It came up next. It was there, bro. I promise. At least for me. And someone was like, "Oh, like I feel like I'm not getting support." Wah. Guess who? And I was like, "Dude, like, no one fucking cares about you. No one cares about me, dude. Like, the only reason people fucking want to tune into the spaces or the streams or any of that shit is because we pump their fucking bags and wear this chain that they're heavily invested in on their backs, bro."
Wait, are you saying that the foundation doesn't care about you guys? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Or like just the public at large? Like
the 99% of the Say community or the audience that we may have, like I don't think they give a shit. They just want us to pump their bags, and that's fine. I'm down to fucking do that. I'm trying to pump my bags too. You know what I'm saying? But
we get, and I can address meme coin stuff. The reality is like, I get hit up all the time about, and it's been for a while now, about meme coin stuff. And speaking of Joe, like the freaking, when he posted the dragon emoji, and then whoever it was from Sane's team made that all caps thing. Just so you guys understand what happens when that happens, I had to get on a call with like our external legal counsel the next day to talk about, potential for like SEC violations and stuff like that. So if we can at least start with like, it's in no one's interest for Say to like have to deal with like years long, potential regulatory issues.
So we just have to start bringing Gerald onto all these spaces so he can just, step like, we're crossing.
Bro, Gerald,
dude,
Gerald would love it.
We just need to start giving Gerald allocation. Then he'll be like,
Gerald,
bro, go ahead.
Yeah. Tell me how that goes. I don't know. I ping Gerald so many times, as does everybody on my team, to ask every little question, and it is very difficult and, to be honest, very, very frustrating. But the reality of it is like, yeah, we can't be perceived to be pumping your individual tickers. Like, that's basically what it is.
I'll say this though, it's been really cool having Joe just like kick it with us on some DGen shit this past week, because he's been in the trenches up late with us, forgetting about meme coins he bought like 3 days ago, and then waking up to like 1,000x and being like, yo, what the fuck? And so like Joe's really quickly just becoming my favorite person on the team, just because he's actively like participating in shit with us that has nothing to do with Say. And then he's also like listening and asking us questions about like how we could improve, or like how the foundation could improve with stuff, right? And so I mean, like, shout out to him for just being mad fucking tapped in with everybody here over the past couple weeks, because it's definitely just fun to have him around.
Yeah, that's good.
No, I totally agree. Like, in terms of like community team or whatever, like Joe is one of the ones that like embodies that to a fucking T. Like Joe is very much in the community, and like Cap said, he's been kicking it with us. I mean, he's probably right now talking in S3. Yeah, he is. Did you see what he tweeted, bro? From the Say account? Holy shit. Hold on.
Chad's like, God damn it, I'm gonna have to text Gerald right now.
Wait, what did he tweet? The thing about meme coins?
Yeah, he said boss said no memes, so this is definitely us not talking about memes.
Yeah.
I love it. Yo, Chad, what are your thoughts on the whole Joe said we ran it by Gerald. We're all good. What's your thoughts on Litecoin, dude? Did you see Litecoin's tweet where they were like, due to market conditions, I now identify as a meme coin?
Yeah, I mean, so if you want my hot take, mean, this is a pretty hot take. Litecoin, maybe it doesn't matter as much, but for other projects that are trying to like ride the trend and hop on this whole like identify as a meme coin thing, I think it's pretty weak and sort of cringy. I was actually, I mean, I'll put him on blast. I don't care, but Polygon had been, sort of making all these jokes about also being a meme coin or something like that. And I was like,
was this after Litecoin or?
Yes, it was after Litecoin, and like Roaring Kitty, had interacted with them. And it was this whole like, ha ha ha, maybe we're a meme coin now too. And I was like, oh dear God, please let this be just like the social media guy thinking that's it's funny, because like it's pretty lame otherwise. Like meme coins on their own are fine. Like they're fun to they're fun to play around with. But like if you're an actual protocol with 50 something engineers and all this novel technology, it's like the weakest marketing tactic to be like, ha ha ha, now I'm a meme coin to try to pump your own token price or whatever.
Well, they did a follow-up tweet today. Someone from Litecoin team posted a big follow-up tweet about the whole thing, addressing how, yeah, we made this meme and everybody was laughing at it, and like, but now y'all made a meme coin out of it on Solana, and that wasn't our intention. And we're not going to be supporting this meme coin officially. And then they did in a weird turnaround about face where they were like, but we talked with the creator of the stick figure, and we're going to be selling the Litecoin stick figure merchandise on our platform as we work to make Litecoin the #1 currency payment provider in crypto. And it's like, wait, so y'all aren't going to support the meme, but you're going to sell the meme and
well, here's a little tidbit I learned from Gerald, is that it doesn't really matter what your intention was.
Facts.
And that's when it was like, oh, stop, don't want Joe with his dragon emoji to get a letter from the SEC a couple years from now and him say, well, it doesn't mean anything, it's just an emoji. The reality is like, yeah, lawyers will go crazy on that stuff. So broad strokes, like we're trying to be on the safer side of this stuff, even though the election, blah, 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 blah. Nothing's actually happened yet, besides the election. But it'll take some time for better guidance and clearer guidance to come out. And I think anybody being like, why doesn't the foundation do more with meme coins? We do stuff with meme coins. We just don't pump individual tickers from the friggin' Twitter handle.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know. I don't even know if like, I mean, I'm sure that's what some people are looking for. But I mean, I do like the like kind of shift in like supporting Sapex a little bit more publicly, because Sapex is a great DApp. It's probably the most bullish DApp on Say, honestly, because
I agree. I think it's the ideal way an ecosystem should develop. They never got a grant from the BD team. It all came about organically. It's found product market fit better than the other two launch pads that we did give grants to.
Well, they were shit platforms, so yeah.
Well, but also, but Black and White, like, just so you know, like, we were like, we need meme coin launch pads. So just to be clear, we were trying to get the ball rolling on all that stuff. But yeah, it's not surprising, like, with the way meme coins are, like, they're inherently a community, sort of like a community thing. So of course the central, like, really core community people that are putting out the launch pad are going to have a lot more success than somebody coming from the outside and being like, come on over, people that I've never met before.
Well, yeah. Well, and like Shisho does, Shisho's a community member just as much as anybody else. Like, he is right there with us in the VCs, constantly active in the chats. Like, he is deep in the Say community, and so people love to support him, right? And what he works on. And obviously, Sapex is a bigger team than just Shisho. Dakota Dev and Josh, and there might even be a fourth dev. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, people love Shisho, and so it kind of makes a ton of sense that everybody loves Sapex. Plus, Sapex just fucking works, like, and it's better. Like, the problem with meme.trade, and I ran into it with the Freud token, was I put 100 Say into that shit and bought 20% of the supply, dude. I was like, what? I didn't mean to do this. I was just putting 100 Say into the thing, you know?
Are you sure you didn't launch it?
Dude, I didn't launch it, bro. It was Redtard, bro. It was Redtard. He's come out and said that he did. I never did it, bro. I haven't launched any tickers yet, but I might. I don't know. But probably will do it on Sol. That way no one pocket watches me. But yeah. Yeah, so and you know, Shisho or Sapex platform requires like 40K market cap or something to migrate to Dragon Swap, and so yeah, it actually fucking works. And so anyway, long story short, I think that, you know, supporting that platform as a whole is a good way to kind of like bring attention to memes without, you know, getting into legal trouble, because, you know, you're not actually pumping a meme coin in particular, you know what I mean? So but the Litecoin thing is interesting because it's like I think Psycho commented and was like, this is what we've devolved to, talking about Litecoin. It's like, yeah, but they did something to make people talk about them. And there was a fucking meme coin on Solana called Lester that ran to, I don't even know what did that run to, Cap?
50 million or something like that. Crazy.
50 million based on Litecoin's tweet. And so, you know, I do disagree with you a little bit, Chad, that it's like, to me, that's like the best marketing Litecoin could have done. Like, who the fuck talks about Litecoin? Like, you know, I know they're established and they've been around and, you know, people use it or whatever, but it's not like.
So now, since their repost or their post about being like, oh, we didn't mean to do this meme coin thing, right? Everyone's like, send Litecoin to zero, watch Lester flip Litecoin this super meme coin cycle. Like, because y'all now took the wind out of the sails of like wanting to be like meme friendly, and now y'all are like being really serious now again. Like, people kind of are like, I don't. Let's flip Litecoin now. Everybody invest into Lester, and let's make.
I mean, I don't disagree with you that it's effective to get people's attention. I'm just saying, like, long term, like what's going to be the downstream effects of this for them? It's like it's not wise to be like, hey, we are an extremely volatile asset. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's not exactly confidence inspiring.
Yeah, but I would argue that like the majority of like very well established meme coins aren't really that volatile anymore. Like, when you're talking about $1 billion market cap and 100,000 holders, like, you know, it's not that much more volatile than, say, an altcoin like, say, you know, like if you're looking at like Pepe or Peanut or fucking any of these, like, what I would say are like the winners, like the Murad's List meme coins that are like
Peanut's not there yet.
Peanut's at like over $1 billion market cap for sure, isn't it?
I know, but it's not. It's still Murad's List is like they've had to be around for a year or whatever.
Oh no, right? but I would say that it's kind of an outlier. That
I will say I timed Peanut absolutely perfectly. It's
Really?
my best. Yeah, but I only put $5 in.
Yeah, but if you, well, but if, what was your X, dude? I mean, you don't tell us you don't want to.
1,500% so far.
Oh fuck.
Let's
So
go.
what is that? You turn
100
$5 into,
150x.
I turned $5 into
500?
110.
dude, that's a dub, bro. Where else can you do that? You know, pretty hard to do that. Go buy a scratch off for $5. Most likely you're gonna lose.
That was the most absurd thing because I just did it because I was messing around and was like, yeah, well, let's see what Peanut does. The Binance listing I was like, okay, we're in crazy town now. Why is Binance listing Peanut?
I think that's gonna be a regular thing over the next 12 months or so.
Chad, when you get profits on a meme coin, what are you doing with that? Are you like just going to keep it in Sol, or are you like put all my profits into Bitcoin guy, or what do you do with your stuff, with your
profits? Bro, I almost never sell anything. Like I don't.
His name's Chad, ball.
I like to. I round trip it and then until it's irrelevant, I guess. I'm not a good trader. If that, don't look to me for any tips on any of that. But no, like if I'm trying to be responsible and like take some money at the top, yeah, it'd probably be Bitcoin or something like that. It used to be Ethereum. I'll be honest. I was an Ethereum guy for a long time, but now, Bitcoin seems like it's I'm drinking the Kool-Aid on Bitcoin even more so recently.
I feel you. I would have to agree. My goal is to rotate a ton of shit into Bitcoin after we get a pullback this cycle. I feel like, but yeah, Chad, are you like much? I know you said you're not very good at trading. Neither am I, but I'm still in the trenches, fucking gambling because I'm a degenerate and that's what I want to do. Is that something that you do much? Like, are you much of like a meme coin trader at all in terms of
no, like what I was doing on Moonshot, like I would call this like R&D. Like I'm out there using all the ecosystem stuff just to see what's up for our own purposes at say. You know what I mean? I can't be ignorant of what's going on. So I don't spend meaningful time on Moonshot at all. I went in and bought the first ridiculous thing I saw on there, which happened to be Peanut. I am holding a couple of things that are on Murad's list just out of just like, okay, sure, I'll try that, sir. Let me hold it for the next year and see how my life changes or whatever. But I am not reading any charts. I don't think about price much at all.
Gotcha. What is your kind of like higher level take on the state of the market being so heavily meme coin dominant right now?
Man, I mean, if you want, I don't want to, I know everybody's into meme. Here's the thing with meme coins. They are fun. Like if nothing else, they are fun. My worry, not to feel like sort of like weirdly like, boomerish or whatever, but my worry is that you're all going to lose a lot of money. That's what I get worried about. But at the same time, it's a unique thing where it's like, oh, okay, cool. Well, the chronically online people, especially I think about like Discord mods and that type of person that's just like usually doesn't get to be like the main character or whatever in society. It's like, oh, cool. This is actually like right up their alley. And they're the ones who can sort of like expertly like navigate this stuff. But yeah, on the macro side, I worry that eventually there will just be too many of them, and then it's like your attention's so diluted. You've got 100 different freaking tickers you're tracking, and then there will be a big sort of like cleanse at some point, and you'll get a couple of them that are become multi-cycle coins. But like, how in the world are you supposed to know which ones those are going to be? That's my very sobering sort of like take on it.
Yeah.
I would think of it almost kind of like the same shit with NFTs during 2021.
100%.
I'm saying, dude, it's not going to be all these projects. It's going to be the top 5% of projects maybe that are still going to be here in a couple years. And where are we now? It's Pudgies, Apes, and what else on ETH could you say? Doodles. Yeah. Pudgy's Apes and Doodles. Those were the fucking winners from 2021. You know.
I do think there's a lot of similarities to that. Like in the previous bull run, like you had absolutely absurd stuff happening on NFT collections where, you know, eventually you brought in all these mainstream like celebrities were spending a ridiculous amount of money to buy Bored Apes and stuff like that. It all seemed unbelievable, and like the whole industry was about to take over the world or whatever. Could we get there with meme coins? Maybe. It feels like it's the sort of buzziest thing right now. I have a hard time believing though you could get a complete normie like I don't know. The only one I'm thinking of right now is Jimmy Fallon, because I remember he had a Bored Ape for a while. Like explaining, I don't know, SPX 6900 to him versus an image of an ape that you say is a digital collectible that costs $200,000. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit more of an uphill battle, if that makes sense, if it's purely a ticker.
I agree with
Yeah.
that. Only because I feel like with something that is special to like people in Web3 and crypto is like you're part of that community who's like, oh, you're rating online, like you guys have that kind of presence. But like to Chad's point, like somebody who's, you know, maybe not really into crypto Twitter, like they're really just they're actually just talking about this on the Bodagos podcast earlier today. But they're just looking for like the simplest. I mean, they understand memes. Most people understand memes, but they're looking for like the simplest meme that's going to get them like the highest return, and they don't really give a shit about, you know, who raids the hardest in the trenches or not. So there's definitely that part.
And the reality is, if we're honest, like the reason you would want all those people to come in is like it's the classic retail is your exit liquidity type of scenario. So you guys are the early ones, so beneficial to you, obviously. And if you get Jimmy Fallon to come in, or The Rock, or whoever else, you know, to sort of just like blow the top off of it, there you go. Now you can take your profits and, you know, mission accomplished. But how sustainable is that cycle? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's that different than like any other token, really. Like if I go to, all right, so let's say there's a world where Bitcoin hits 200K. Maybe it's like, I don't know, June of next year, right? My IRL homies come up to me and they're like, hey, Roy, like, what should I buy? And I'll be like, okay, well, you can buy fucking Aptos, or you can buy Pepe the Frog. Which one do you want? Like, they're going to be like, oh, Pepe the Frog for sure. You know what I mean? Like,
you're saying because it's easier to understand, or because they're earlier?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I was kind of like distracted. I might have missed the conversation about early, but I think that it's easier to understand, and we live in meme dominant culture. Like,
yeah, I totally agree. Like sort of sociologically, it is really interesting because everything is a meme right now. The entire freaking election process was just meme after meme after meme. And so on one hand, it's like, okay, well now you can almost instantly like add liquidity to these ridiculous things. And since you're already like hyper online, like might as well like profit off it or whatever. But it's still just so unpredictable, you know.
I would say, yeah, I think you're probably right in the sense that it is unpredictable, but there's also like a thing to be said. And like, obviously, like we are all very deep in the Sei ecosystem and are big believers in the chain and the token itself, and are all pretty much heavily invested in that token, right? But at the end of the day, that's pretty unpredictable too. You know, like,
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, even it's all relative. Like Bitcoin would be unpredictable compared to friggin' T-bills or whatever, but you know, it's so fast paced, and the target is so, I don't know. That's what's interesting. Like, how far can you take it? Because crypto's always been extremely fast paced. It's always been, you know, the markets never close. Like Wall Street is only 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. It's like, what? Crypto never stops. But now you're like launching so many tickers. Do you ever look at the tokenomics, or like, you know, like there's no white papers or anything like that anymore with these things? It's pure like gut feel.
Right. Well, I think there's like a something to differentiate here. Like there's different kinds of like trading or investing in meme coins. Like if you're on Pump Fund or if you're like in the S3 VC over the past couple of days doing what we're doing over on Sol, like we're gambling. Like it's very obvious that we're gambling, right? Like you're buying a ticker at 50K market cap, it has 100 holders and the dev owns 10%. Like
but then you as the like primary like holders of that thing, now you're going to go out there and pump it to secure your bag, basically. Like that's the process, right? You get in the VCs, you all go raid, you agree or whatever to go raid this one coin and then send it off. The problem there is like I think eventually these VCs, you get larger and larger cabals, and some of these folks are already like this, where it's like you can't, I mean, in my opinion, you can't trust anyone that is out there telling you how good of a trader they are at meme coins, because they're selling you on something. They aren't really a good trader. And especially like really large KOLs that are in these sort of like investment cabals or whatever, man, they get money just shoved at them to do this stuff. And I'm honestly like impressed if they don't all become completely unethical in everything they do.
It's tough to do. Like it's hard. Like there's tons of like there's meme coins that hit me up all the time. And I'm not even a large KOL or anything like that, but and they're like, hey, we're gonna give you a bunch of free money. All you got to do is post about us. And it's like, well, I don't even know who you are, bro. Like,
right. So do you think I'm not saying this person, but somebody like Ansem or Frank or whatever, do you really think they're saying this is a good investment? Do you know what I mean? Like when they post about it, like you've got to be a little cynical about what are they actually doing this for?
I see people like Frank, right, where it's kind of like, I think in this space, he's kind of recognized as like a meta maker or a narrative maker, right? Like, and I think Frank even realizes that to himself to some extent, right? Where he knows he can post something that resembles a ticker and someone will make that ticker.
Yeah,
right?
I to be clear, not Frank. I actually think he said something the other day that was pretty based of like, I forget what it was, but he basically tweeted like, for you to have success, you need to start finding your own targets and not listening to me or something like that, which was like the truest thing somebody like him could say, because it would honestly, it's super easy for him to just be like print money. And Ansem got all this crap from Zach XBT about that as well recently too. To be honest, it's really difficult. Like, what do you do in that scenario? Like, Roy, 10x your following, and if somebody's like, you know, basically guaranteeing you a 5x or whatever overnight, like
it's a hard thing to say no to.
Yeah,
it takes a very like level-headed like.
But extrapolate that across the entire vertical, then it's like, how can you tell any sort of normie person to wade into that? Do you know what I mean? It's like house rules. You know what I mean? We are all the casino now, whether we know it or not. And so like getting retail or mainstream to come on board is, I mean, I don't know. That's what I think about if you zoom way out. But to be clear, I'm also like, yeah, this is fun or whatever. It's ridiculous. I text my friends, my normie friends all the time to be like, you're missing out on fart coin with your, you know, your little wage job or whatever.
Yo, what's up, Dan? How's it going, bro? How's your Tuesday?
Yo, there. I was getting double audio. I was listening to some other shit. I'm like, yo, what is going on? But I figured it out. What's good?
What's up, bro? We're talking about meme coins. And
Nice.
Yeah, Chad, like I would say that I agree with a lot of what you're saying, but I just I do think there's like different nuances, right? Like there's the pump fund tickers, that's a casino. There's the mid cap stuff that maybe a KOL's shilling that that like a lot of what you're saying makes a lot of sense to. But then there's meme coins that are like bigger than all of that, right?
No, I drink the Murad Kool-Aid for sure. Like his sort of like, again, sort of like sociological view of the whole thing. And to be clear, those are the ones that I actually hold. Again, I'm not a good trader, but yeah, like the SPX 6900, Giga Chat or whatever. It's like, okay, well, let's see how this plays out, I'm believing in these people that are even more chronically online than me. But yeah, as like a category of like, what do you do on a blockchain? I think there's got to be it's got to be a lot. There's a lot of stuff you can do on a blockchain. Meme coin trading at the moment is really fun and novel, and I'll be interested to see how long that lasts. Basically,
Psycho, are you driving or something, bro? We just hear a bunch of noise. This is not
respectful, dude. It's not respectful.
It's not like he's skydiving or something.
Yeah.
Really quick, I just wanted to say something on the Frank stuff. Like, right, I think Frank just recognizes his place in it, and sometimes he's just having fun like the rest of us. He'll say some shit, people will make a coin about it, he'll ape into it, and then everyone will dump on him because they know his wallets, right? And then he'll buy into it again after he's been dumped on, and then people will send it to fucking new highs, right? And so I think he, even in himself, like, he participates on the side only to kind of like foster, some of the narratives that may strike up and happen, right? And he kind of recognized it. I think that's tight. That's cool to see.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I like Frank, obviously, like D-God shit, but yeah, I don't know. I think to your point, Chad, about like there being a lot of different things that you can do on a blockchain too. I don't know who W Dill is, but GG's, bro. Thanks for coming through and spamming the chat. I think it's kind of interesting because it's like we have like last cycle it was very heavy or NFTs, right? And then this cycle it's very heavy meme coins. And so like, is it that like every cycle there's like this new added thing that kind of like happens? And I mean, those are the only 2 cycles I've been a part of. I don't know really honestly what was going on in 2017. I don't know if that's when like DeFi kind of kicked off. But
I mean, that's when you had ICOs, which were honestly like a little reminiscent of meme coins in certain ways. I think meme coins are cool. Like as the foundation, like we want to help support whatever the community is finding value in. And so everybody can stop DMing me to do that. There's obviously regulations and whatnot that we've got to follow. But like for instance, a good example of this, obviously the Sand team hits me up all the time. Just so you guys, not to blow smoke up my own ass, but like just so you guys know, I had to go to bat to get Jay to be able to do the Sand town hall with legal and stuff like that, knowing it's a freaking meme coin itself, and they're the ones running the whole meme coin campaign. But I do think it's important that from the very top, with Jay being like at the top, like we acknowledge where you guys are finding value.
Yeah, that's interesting. I didn't even think about the space thing because like Swo does a really good job at doing interviews and asking questions. I was on that like the week before, I think, and like it was great. So and
well, just the funny part about that is I was like, oh man, can you just send me your question so I can look at this stuff, because I know you're going to talk about meme coins and I don't want Jay to say something or whatever. One of his questions he sent me that he knew what I was going to talk about with legal was, is your legal team holding you back? And I was like, all right.
Dude, Gerald is, and I don't know how big the legal team is outside of Gerald, but like we got to hang out with Gerald at Permissionless, and like he's a really cool guy.
Yeah,
my take on him is he's just like way too good at his job. Like you need like a shittier lawyer.
No, I think what it is like there's so much happening in crypto. Like you guys are in your own little bubble of the stuff you care about. To be honest with you, Gerald is in this other little legal, regulatory, obsessive crypto bubble. I've only even heard of half of the stuff he ends up referencing, but they nerd out on all of that stuff. Obviously, somebody needs to. You've got like it's wildly important. But I think it goes to show you the industry is pretty big at this point. So, you can have these sort of like siloed category experts that really honestly don't have that much in common except for like the underlying infrastructure and stuff.
After Permissionless, I went through Gerald's Twitter. I followed him and went through his Twitter, and he's in like a bunch of like the DC DAO. There's like a lawyer DAO he's into. He's very much into like governance and all that kind of stuff, which I guess is I guess that's cool that that's his passion, considering he's the general counsel. So I mean, I guess you want the guy who's into that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
and it's not like the advice he's given us on whatever content we can post. It's not just like, oh, this is my opinion. It's like hot off the rumor mill. This is what our external counsel is saying is happening with other chains and blah, 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 blah. It's like, it's really informed beyond just like, knowing the law or whatever, because to be honest, it's all developing as we speak. And so it's a moving target. It changes, and our risk tolerance will change as the regulatory environment changes and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, Gerald's a cool guy, and he played in that Basel or no, not the Basel one, the Say Slam.
Yeah,
as well. He plays basketball with the crew all the time.
Yeah. Shit, I had a question, but I forget what it was. What? Oh, yeah. What? Is there anything like super exciting coming for Say, or that you're looking at that you kind of want to give us a little alpha on, or hype everybody up on a little bit? Like what's in the pipeline, and what are you looking forward to?
What can I give you the alpha on? There's a lot of alpha that is completely separate from meme coins, I'll say. So if you're into meme coins, I think that's great. I think what we're doing at Basel will be right up your alley, and for like our core community, that's the biggest alpha. And I don't want to spoil it, because honestly, it's this will be a little alpha for you, but Cap's going to be a big part of that. And probably, I think within the next week, or maybe by the end of the week, there should be some more details that he'll get to sort of roll out. One of those things there, as well as with a big meetup. So if you're coming to Miami, make sure you have Saturday night marked off. It'll be a cool place to hang out and meet up with everybody. Beyond that, let's see. On the tech side, I think I can say that you can expect a very meaty technical sort of upgrade, or not upgrade, but update and roadmap. I know you care about the tech, Roy, so that's why I'm telling you. Again, that's probably by the end of the year. And then there are some, I would say, very bullish apps in categories that we do not actually have any apps in right now. So I'll sort of tease it that way. That should be coming out soonish, as well as new BD funds in categories we do not currently have BD funds in. So that's as specific as I can get, but all that to say, there's a lot cooking behind the scenes, and yeah, I'm excited to have that roll out and see the eco continue to develop.
Hell yeah. That's super exciting, dude. I'm really pumped for Basel. I think anybody that can make it, I know it's still kind of last minute, but it's not like we haven't been talking about it for months. Definitely get down there. A huge amount of Say community people are going to be down there. Say team will be there, and you heard it here. Chad just said there's going to be something fun for the community. So, if you can make it, definitely pull up. It's going to be fun.
Pull up, and when just know, if you've never been to Miami, especially during Art Basel, double or friggin' triple the Uber times that it takes to get wherever you're going. And plan accordingly.
And the cost probably way more expensive than normal Ubers.
Yeah. And if for some reason you're, you live in Miami, you don't care about art or crypto, and you're watching the stream, maybe make an Uber account. Maybe there's a little bit of money to be made here in the next 2 weeks coming up over that weekend. You know what I mean? But yeah, Chad, dude, I don't know how much more time you're going to spend with us, but I wanted to see, I know that we had a little bit of banter on the TL about battle chips. So I wanted to challenge you to a million chips.
Do it right now. Are you going to do it?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me share my screen.
Damn, that's confirmation.
Dude, he wrecked me and Sneaks for like 1.8 million chips each a couple streams ago, bro. Like I lost 1.8. I'm so heated, dude.
Dude, look at my record, Chad. 28 and 15. If you go to the leaderboard, okay, I'm number 2 now.
Wait, what's the URL? Sorry, Jobins. What's the URL? I'm typing it in.
Battlechips.xyz.
Okay. I have what's my record? It's like 1-2. I've only done. I did it
Ooh.
that one time.
So, what is a million chips?
Like a couple hundo.
Like $200?
Oh, never mind. I'm 2-1. I got a winning record. so
Let's
far.
go. This should be a good showdown then. $213.
Is it really?
All right.
That's a million chips.
We're betting $213.
Was
right
this
now.
you? Were you the one that just did it here?
Yeah. I just put
All
it
right.
up.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. I can't wait to
Big
take
money, big
200
money.
of shit.
Roy needs a new pair of
Take his
shoes.
fucking
Let's
money.
go.
Ooh.
Placing the bet.
Is Chad
right.
getting an extra pumpkin pie for the
be
Thanksgiving
able to
dinner or
put
not?
pumpkin
What's
pie
happening?
Oh,
Damn
let's
it!
go.
What a Chad! I feel so vindicated. Oh
Yes.
man,
Yes.
I'm so happy right now. Fuck.
Hey, this is
bro.
good because the last time I did this, I was like, Jobins, I want the devs to somehow let me see the pain on the loser's face whenever they lose my bet, and so we got that.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna
Yeah.
screenshot that. Say team member steals money from community.
Yeah.
I felt bad last time. I don't remember who ended up doing it, and I was like, oh, I meant that for Roy. I was like, should I send them the money back or something? I don't know, but then I was like, no, it's your.
Nah.
You're the one.
I
You're the
knew-
one
I knew
being
what I-
financially irresponsible.
Yeah, I knew what I was getting into.
bro.
Who's got the 100K up? I'm playing that. I need to recoup some chips here.
All right,
For
guys.
sure.
I'm gonna bounce. Keep up the good work. I like that you're all streamers now. And keep let me know whenever you're playing Battle Chip so I can come and take your money.
All right, we'll do. Appreciate you joining us today, Chad.
Yep. See you guys.
Yeah, have a good night.
Chad.
Here. All right, now that the feds are gone,
Finally,
Right.
Dude, Chad was cooking though. Chad was cooking. It was good to hear some some deep chat about like some of the stuff I've been hearing in the general chat and VCs. Like people are percolating on. So it's nice to hear it on stream too.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
talking
for
to
sure.
Chad more than I
Hell
like typing to Chad.
yeah, I would agree. And I also like talking to Chad publicly more than I like talking to Chad privately.
He's nicer to you in public than he is in private.
Mhm.
You gotta keep
He's-
that eye on him.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, if that's the case, that loss is gonna hurt privately then.
Nah, dude, it's all good, bro. I won like a bunch of chips.
Chad's
I'm-
already in Roy's DMs like, suck it, motherfucker.
just good straight shitting on me. Yeah. Nah, dude, I've been up pretty good on battle chips, so it's all right. It's all
Yo,
good. I'm
Smart of him to take the million and be like, I gotta go now. Like,
Literally.
didn't even give you an
yeah,
opportunity.
didn't run it back. I don't know if I would run it back, dude, because going down that many chips kind of hurt. I mean, did he give me them back? Wait, what the fuck?
I need to buy more chips. I need a chip sponsorship. How do
He
I
better
get a
not
chip
have given it back to
sponsorship?
you.
Yeah, that's not a chat. That's not a Chad move, dude. That's not a Chad move.
Maybe my wallet's just being slow.
You can give me the million. chips.
Oh, there it is. It went down though. It's
I
good.
was gonna
It's down.
say.
Yeah.
Just give the million chips
We're all
away.
just so glad that like you did lose your chips. Yeah.
Well, dude, I don't know. I don't want special treatment from Chad. It's all good, bro. We knew
It's
what we were
always
getting
fuck you,
into.
Roy.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, dude, Dan, what have you been getting into, dude? I know you've been fucking trading with us and in the
Dude,
VC.
the trenches are alive and well, but that does not mean my P&L is. I mean, it's one of those things, dude. You have good days and bad days and good plays and bad plays. And the hope is the good plays make up for all the bad plays. But sometimes you get a bit of a shit streak. I had a bit of that today where it was the opposite yesterday. And you're just like, fuck, man, I really thought I like had this hacked. I thought I like had this all figured out. And I don't think with meme coins, there's really having it all figured out. There's like a strategic approach you can have and try and stick to your kind of moves. But there's always a level of like, what's actually catching today? What's everybody actually, investing capital into? And probably, as much as I hate to admit it or even address it, like, where are the cabals cooking on, and can you get in on that early without maybe being in those inside groups? Sometimes you can just get lucky and like front run some of that info or get in on the front run info without actually knowing what's going on in those back channels and just kind of ride it out. But yeah, not the greatest day early on, but there's still time. I'm checking Photon, and you know, sometimes this is the case. You look back and you're like, oh, actually, I'm up on a few of my plays. So sometimes you just gotta let those
Trading day's
dust
really
bags
just getting
hit.
started.
What's that, King Ball?
So the trading day's really just getting started. If you're down a little bit, it's really just getting time to make that money back.
Yeah, and honestly, like now is kind of like, at least from my experience, like it is kind of like a slower period, at least for cooks from Pump Fun. Seems like things heat up like at peak DGen hours at like, you know, midnight or some shit Eastern time. Is when things start picking up for real. I'm pretty bullish on Mang, dude. Mang,
Yeah, are you still holding your position?
yeah, hold on. Can you hear me?
Yep.
I don't know. I'm getting a lot of, I don't know, technical difficulties.
I know. I woke up and Mang was at like 500+%, dude. I was like, what in the fuck is going on here, dude? And also, I find, dude, the less thought I put on into it, dude, the better. Like the second you start thinking you got figured out and start sticking to like one way you're gonna do shit is when you fuck up, dude. Like really, it's like
Cockiness, bro. It's just like
be
if
as
you
retarded as you can.
Yeah, I think that's your like ego, and you got to keep that in check. And I'm pretty early with like some of the meme coining, and I'm very like upfront and honest. Like I think that's me getting in my own head and being like, oh, I'm the shit because I made like a decent call yesterday. And you got to like humble that and reel that in really quick. And sometimes the market will do it for you, which is almost what I'm describing. Like, whaba, you think you're sick, dude? Sit down, bro. I'm gonna eat your Solana.
Every day, my mantra is I am shittier than the meme coins I trade. No, I'm
yeah, dude, you're only as good as your last like big play. So just like you say, don't really think about it. Just like it is kind of throwing stuff at a wall and hoping some of it sticks. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is the market's strange. I forget the ticker, but a lot of people kind of on the TL being like as if this coin's pumping now. So they sold off, and 3 weeks later, you're seeing this resurgence of something. So I'm not saying like don't cut your losses, because that should be part of your strategy. Like, where do I cut and run, and what's my kind of like stop loss? But at the same time, like if it's within your financial means and you think there's still like legs, if you actually believe in the whatever is behind it, the narrative, the whatever, because it's so like vague nowadays. It's so like vapor. It could be literally just pointing to like a blog post and have nothing else, and you're just like, I believe in the blog post though, dude.
Or like I love the like really old ones too, right? Like when like after Peanut for a while there was like this dead animal gets shot by somebody or killed by somebody, and it's not just or whatever. Like meta that was going on, and like I was looking at some of these coins, and it would be like, Spot the dog shot by cop in Little Rock, Arkansas, and then it's like, okay, like maybe this will pump, and then you go to the link, and it's like this happened in 2016, and it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like
we're reaching at this point, and that's again, a lot of people aren't even doing that level of research, which is concerning. But that's just like the level of degeneracy we're going to see in the bull market. And not only the level of degeneracy, but could be just a lack of knowledge. Like if you see retail start coming in, they might just literally be doing zero research and absolutely just throwing it at the wall and hoping it sticks. Whereas at least we're checking, a box on a filter that says at least one social, which it seems so simple and like, but it's a huge thing within this level of like bull and degen. There's just so many coins launching that if you don't filter to some degree, I don't know, you're just leaving even more gap to get just nuked.
Yeah, facts. And also like, even if they do have a Twitter and it looks right, you got to check like, or a website, you got to check whatever CA is in the Twitter or the website is the actual CA of the coin you're looking at. Because like I could go steal some like a Twitter link easily and launch a token, and it's not necessarily the right one, Like
that happened today, man. There was a coin I legit knew was still in pre-sale. like for sure. I like knew the pre-sale started the day before or something, and it's going live and people are buying it, and you look at it and it's a complete fake version, or like you said, pointing to a Twitter that's not theirs and that they can't verify. They're just like literally dumping links in, which is crazy that you can even do that. It's the same thing for even some of these blog posts. Like they don't own that IP or any of the stuff in it. They're just being like, here's a coin, point to something. Now it's legitimate. And I think the metas of like the blogs or the news stories, people get reaching real quick. Like you were describing, like this happened like 10 years ago. I don't give a shit, man. Unless it was or like it's going to happen maybe soon. Yeah, I don't think
we were talking last night because like the dead animal thing is like still riding somehow. Like Peanut was such a crazy run up that I think people are still trying it. Like, do we get to the point where people are like doing shitty things? And I mean, we're kind of already at that point, right? Like if you look at the now I got a Giga Ape token, which I'm not going to say the actual ticker, but it's an acronym. Now I got a Giga Ape. So I'm not trying to get canceled, not yet. Not too big to cancel at this point. But like that dude that runs that shit, bro, like he does some crazy fucking shit,
Wild.
bro. And or like like there's been some crazy ass pump fun streams that have done some fucked up shit as well. But dude, does that get crazier, bro? Like are we at a point where people are gonna go to zoos just to kill an animal? And
fuck.
like I don't know, bro. Like I feel like
calling zoos and like just they think that's like working for their bags. And I'm not like hating on it. I'm just like, you do you, especially if you're like over invested or maybe just the right amount of invested, but doing all this like investigatory work is funny for content, but when you really think, you're like, bro, that's maybe not crazy, that's a bit of a stretch, but like that's a pretty good chunk of time investment that most meme coins I don't think are receiving. So let's hope it doesn't get too dicey, but I think the degeneracy will continue to descend and descend and descend. And almost to like, I got in late, but to Chad's point, I think like this is a portion of the bull market. I think it'll continue to exist, but whether it'll continue to have like the main market share is up for debate. I think a lot of people are convicted in the fact that it will. Like there'll just be tons of volume and but who knows, man? Like I think mind share could get spread a little more thin, depending on what else maybe pops up, gaming, other stuff like that. So I don't know. We'll see if meme coins are the meta, say, for the entirety of 2025, because 24 is almost over. And I think that's a bold assumption. It's not out of the question, but I think that's a pretty bold assumption to assume nothing else could take the forefront for a bit.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty convinced that they will be the meta this cycle, but I don't have a crystal ball, bro, and I'm not, an expert in everything. So
and this is maybe like a question just to like go deeper on how you view it. Do you think like the meme coins might pair with other things like we've already seen, where you're seeing like the 404 meta or like in-game token or in ecosystem token, where they're using what we're calling meme coins, but really just like tokens as some sort of a in ecosystem burn and like deflationary asset? What are your thoughts there? Like, or do you think it's just going to be straight up like PvP trading, which is the meta right now?
I think that in the same way that like NFTs at first were very much just like PvP trading, mint, flip, maybe some people like really are collectors and really want to invest in an IP or something like that. I think there's a lot of parallels between NFTs and meme coins, honestly. And so what I think will happen is like people will try to figure out like utility, maybe even real world utility for a lot of meme coins. I'm pretty positive that I saw somewhere that like Dogecoin is a legal tender at some places, right? And so like, what happens when Peanut or fucking Whiff or Mog or Pepe become you know, like a currency we can use. I feel like that's probably what we'll get to. And like when we see news articles of like some shop in LA or some place in New York that is like, hey, we accept fucking Mudang as a currency, like at that point, like that's very, very toppy for me. But I don't know if I really answered your question, but I do think it'll evolve, but I don't think it'll be like I don't think it'll be like crazy evolved before we kind of, you know, see the top of this cycle and things start kind of correcting a little bit, you know.
So I love that you said you were talking about the utility part. And you kind of basically said everything that I want to say. But yeah, I definitely think that those projects like a Retardio Cousins that can kind of link together a meme coin and an NFT and then turn that into a utility thing like the Retardio Casino. Now I figure if that's a way, if they can find a way to like amplify that, like if they could get like Jakey and some of the DGods Diet guys are doing a lot of stuff for like Blockbet. Like if they can get that kind of something going along for Retardio Casino, like making big bets on there and shit like that, I think that's really huge for them. But more so, I think this cycle, we're really just going to see cults. I think that's kind of what it is, kind of like this next evolution. NFT were the start of it for sure, but like looking back at 2021, you know, the infrastructure was so limited compared to now. Like last cycle, really, you were just playing on ETH. Sol had just kind of started taking off towards the end of the cycle, really, and then FTX came and fucked it all up. Now this cycle, you have a lot of people making money on meme coins on Sol, NFTs on Sol, all the other different kind of dApps on Sol. You have people making money on ordinals and runes. You have people making money on all these little altcoins that are kind of all starting to take off. So I guess in this kind of attention, we're talking about attention being spread thin on meme coins. It's kind of happening across chains, but I feel like the projects that are able to kind of capture that cult mentality and then build on top of that, it doesn't really matter what they build in Web3, but kind of capturing that cult mentality and being able to execute on whatever they want to, that's kind of going to be the people who we're going to see maybe this kind of cycle growing, and then next cycle how we're seeing like Doodles and all these other cycles executing these big type steps. Like this is the cult building cycle, and now we're going to see some really, really huge things in let's say 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, and I do think, you know, I did remember an aspect of your question, Jan or Dan, of like the cross between meme coins and NFTs. Like I do think that we'll see some more experimentation with that. I don't know what it'll be though, and I honestly, like on the 404 thing, like people were very, very convinced that 404s were going to be the fucking future, and it's just kind of like,
oh, it fizzled out quick, dude.
I always thought that like 404s are like NFT people's way of coping that meme coins are the narrative. And I get it, dude. I'm an NFT guy, right? I think all of us were NFT guys, you know, more so than meme coin guys. And I still am. I still love NFTs, but my thing is like the money is where the money is, and I'm gonna go try to get a piece of that, and that's on fucking meme coins. So I gotta learn meme coins, you know. And to Dan's point, like I'm just now like really getting into the Sol trenches, right? I do think that I'm like probably later than I should have been. But I don't think we're too late. I don't think at this, like, it's going to be interesting to see how this cycle plays out. Like, does it get easier to make money on meme coins because there's more money and like things are just sending because it's bull market and everybody just is like, everything goes up, you know? Or does it get harder because there's more tickers, you know? Like, I don't know how it's going to play out, you know?
I think you just got to play it smart, which sounds so fucking dumb when we're talking about meme coins, but you know, just kind of allocating that small amount of the bag towards like the majors, like your Pepe, your Whiff, your Mog, just a little bit, because those are, let's be honest, like those are all going to go up. Maybe not those ones; those are a little bit too big. But you know, find a nice mid-size, 50 to a couple hundred mil coin that you think can go to a billy. Look for that 5 to 6x, maybe, hopefully, so you know you're going to get like some kind of stable shit, and then just use all your other money plowing into like the dumb. I was going to say tickers that we can't say, but you know, the stupid shit that can get you 100x or a 200x. And that, at least that's how I'm looking at it. And then all my profits. So I actually am kind of in the stage right now where, so like, let's say the cycles, this shit's really been kind of going cuckoo for like 2 weeks now, give or take. And my bag has just gotten, I didn't really start with a big bag of Sol because I'm trying not to like buy shit. I'm trying to use all money that I have in crypto and just kind of recycle it one way or the other. So I didn't really have a big Sol bag that I was looking to play with. And I've kind of just turned it into a nice little chunk. And now I'm like, do I just keep that bag bigger so I can play with more stuff at size? Do I start portioning some stuff out and putting into like some of my beta plays on Sol, like Jupiter or Radium, liquid staking like Jito? Those are some of the things I'm kind of looking at right now because I want to make money, but then I also want to make sure that that money is gonna, I guess, make a small return on itself because I'm planning on losing money. Like I mean, you can't fucking make good money if you're not planning on losing a little bit. So every kind of little bit of profit that I do take off the table, I'm trying to put it in something that's gonna make a little bit of money on the chain.
Yeah. And it's also important to say that like something that I need to definitely do is like when I do have these like, 10Xs or 20Xs or fuck, let's hope for an 1000X, right? And there's like, you definitely want to like save some of that for doing that again at a bigger size, right? But like I need to definitely make sure that like when this kind of stuff happens that I'm like either keeping some in just Solana or putting some of those profits into Bitcoin or putting those profits maybe into like you said, like a Jupe or Sol specifically like a Whiff or a Bonk or a Retardio or whatever it may be. Just to make sure that you don't lose that whole bag again, because like I know for me that like when I'm up $1,000 at a casino, like I'm very likely to go down that $1,000.
Let's make it 2,000, baby.
Yeah, exactly. And we're all here in Web3, so I'm sure that a lot of people can resonate with that, right? And just like making sure that you kind of like rotate your fucking profits because you don't want to lose that bag, like So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. What's some of the things that you guys are kind of bullish on more long term rather than just like pump fund casino, get in, flip, and get the fuck out? Are there any like tickers that like you seem like seem super undervalued to you or anything? Look, you got the thumb again, Ball. You see it? Oh, it just
I did
went away.
see that. No, I saw it that time. But is that just a you thing because you're the host?
I don't know. I can't. My thumbs up don't do that. I'm trying to make it as thumb uppy as possible. You were going like this, and it fucking happened for you. So I don't know. I can't get it to work.
Mysterious thumbs up, dude. Where the heck is it even coming from?
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, are there any like conviction plays that like seem super undervalued to you that maybe you want to put me onto or anything?
There's maybe a few. Honestly, I hate being the ticker caller, especially because I'm like early. It just feels like too much responsibility, even though I know it's not, because it's each buyer does their own thing. That's each person's individual responsibility, no matter who's calling it out. It could be the big guy upstairs, and I'd still DYOR. But to your point before, I got kind of two responses. I think like a huge part of the strategy, because there is going to be likely some euphoria and maybe even some easy mode plays for a lot of people, is to be scraping off a percentage. Whatever that looks like for you is different. If you're paying your bills with it, if you're like really aggressively trying to save, which I would, suggest everybody do, especially just to set your family up or hedge for the bear market that will inevitably come. But my suggestion is like long-term savings that you don't want to like touch, that you're looking to make a return on. Once you've carved it off, that's all Bitcoin. And then anything else, like stable coins are great for like if you need to pay bills, like you want to park shit that you maybe will rotate back into trading or doing some other things with, but they're not going to change value on you on a time where you need it to be X or Y or Z. It goes down right when your rent's due and you're like, fuck. If it were holding it in, I don't know, something else that's a little bit more volatile. So I think that's a great like savings technique. But I think when it comes to the ticker question, I think something I'm really interested in seeing is like shit coining or meme coining on Abstract. Not like a shameless abstract plug. I know I like tend to circle things back to penguins or like abstract, but honestly, I've been seeing a lot of like trading platforms and trading like mediums and AI bots and like things focused or but building on abstract. And I think because of their ease of use, the fact that they want to onboard a lot of people, consumer crypto, and just like the marketing behind it, there's going to be attention on it. Whatever we're talking about, gaming, meme coins, anything and everything. And I'm starting to get a better picture of that. And that's got me really fired up because I wonder what that's going to look like. I wonder what volume looks like. I wonder what retail exposure looks like. I wonder what just that all pieces together like. So without putting anything specific out there ticker wise, I just urge anybody that maybe's watching the stream or like sees a clip after, maybe I'll clip this myself and like just dive in on some abstract back channels and maybe do some due diligence, and you might set yourself up really nice for when mainnet goes live. Just having a leg up on what's even out there, what's available, what the community's cooking on, what's being put together and being built. So that's kind of unspecific, no major ticker. Maybe catch me in like the DGen VCs late night and you might squeeze a ticker or two out of me. Or, Roy, we'll back channel it. I just don't want to have people listening being like, that dumb Dan guy told me to buy.
Well, dude, it's pretty obvious like that nothing
game you should know.
Yeah, I mean, nothing we say ever is financial advice. We're fucking idiots, bro. We're retards, dude, just like you. So, we're just talking about what we like, all right? But yeah, dude, I'm super bullish on abstract. I'm really excited for mainnet, and I think you made some good points that being like very consumer focused and being this like friction removing chain is very bullish for this bull market. And I think meme coins on abstract is definitely something that I want to look at. For me, like there's two tickers that I'm kind of interested in right now, and I do hold this. I didn't get an allo. I'm just a fucking investor.
Hello. Where's Nifty when you need him, dude?
But Vibe, right? So Clark put us on the Vibe on Friday. Vibe is the ticker for the Vibe cat, like GIF, right? Like the cat that's vibing, chilling. And it's sitting at right now like 20 mil. And like that to me is just like, full disclosure, I got in at 1.8 mil. So GG's. But
so you just your exit liquidity. I see you.
No, dude. I already took my initials and a little bit after that. So
On you.
I'm chilling, bro. I this is either moon or doom for me, but just that meme, the fucking cat, like people know that fucking meme, bro. And like to me, 20 mil is like low for that. And then the other one is Mang, which Shisho kind of pulled or called out yesterday in the VC. And Mang is like the most famous TikTok hamster, which I know sounds dumb, right? But like we also have to take a step back and realize that this is what the game we're playing, right? Like Mang is sitting at 6.7 mil right now. I got in at like 2.5. And, if there is this like mass onboarding and if the Mang community like really comes through at like 9,500 holders, bro, that's a solid holder base. I feel like that's gonna do some shit here, and it did run up to like 13.5 mil, 14 mil, and is sitting at 7 right now. So might fucking print for us, boys. I don't know, but King Ball, I'm interested to get your take on this, and then after that, I think we are gonna wrap up because I got some shit I gotta do. Cap left us, and we got some S3 meeting shit we gotta do to kind of think about some stuff for Miami. So, but yeah, King Ball, I'm interested in what you think.
Before I give my take, what does a guy got to do to petition for some daytime S3 team calls? Because this 7 o'clock it's my 7 o'clock. Your guys is 8 o'clock. It's right in the middle of my dinner time, and I'm in the trenches all day. I'm in the trenches at work when I should be working.
Needs to fuel.
And that's like the 1 hour of like 1.5 hours of when I got to spend some time with my family. The only time I really spend time with my family. And I feel so bad that I'm missing all these calls. But if I told my wife that I was doing this shit all day and then I had to be on a call, Oh, and not spend time with our kids. Oh,
Well, yeah,
he doesn't understand the trenches.
I'd also be down for some daytime S3 calls, but the problem is Donnie and Ken are on the West Coast, and Donnie like wraps up his work at like 5, and that's 8 p.m. for us. So that's why we usually do it at 8. Also, like some of the team can't do shit during the day, and so we have a very diverse team from different places in different life stages, and so maybe we will do a daytime one. Maybe we'll do a daytime one coming up here soon. It's all good though, bro. Like,
yes, I just want you guys. I want anybody watching this not to think I'm a shitty S3 team member who just took it, the fat bag that Roy gave me, and then I just threw up S3 Labs in my bio. So that's not what it is. I promise. It wasn't that big of a bag, and it was all in Froy. So fuck me. But as far as tickers, man. I don't really know a lot of low caps, but two on Solana that I'm really looking at. One is Mother. I just fucking love Iggy. She is to me almost like what Sydney Sweeney is for you, almost near those levels. But no, genuinely speaking, I mean, she seems like she is trying to cook and has some IRL utility, kind of trying to cook up. I think she's gonna have some more legal battle she's got to deal with before she turns out this Mother Casino or Motherland or whatever. But the tick right now market cap is like 59K. I'm sorry, 59 million. And right after whatever the Mother Titty strip club thing went and the party, I can't remember what the whatever.
Are you talking about Singapore?
Yeah,
2049
conference was Token. Yeah. After the Token party from Mother, the high after the Token party was like 120 million. So it's down 50% from all time high. So I'm looking at entering the bull market. If it can even get back to all time high just on vibes, that's already a nice little jump there. And then I think if she's got anything else cooking with some IRL utility, burning some shit, which it seems like she does, that's something that I'm interested in. And then the other one, I can't remember the other one I was going to talk about. I'm looking.
I like the thesis on Mother, bro. I might have to buy some right now, honestly.
Yeah, I'm not going to say.
What?
No. Yeah, I'm not going to say I love everything about the coin. I mean, I do really like a lot of the stuff about the coin. I don't really love buying a 60 mil at market cap. I like getting my stuff a lot lower, but just knowing that there's a 50% clearance to all-time high, back to all-time high, makes me kind of bullish. And she is a celebrity, so I mean, her alone, her profile by herself is like one of the biggest in Twitter, period, let alone crypto Twitter. So even just talking about Mother, her platform alone is getting to more people than most of these coins combined. So yeah, that's if I was going to park a small amount of my soul bag for something, you just throw it in, especially now. I've literally been watching it. It's on my watch list. I've been watching it for the last like 2 weeks, and it's been going up. The high was like 80 million a couple days ago, maybe even a couple hours ago. So it's down. So it's a pretty decent time. NFA DYOR, but yeah, this is probably the top one I would be talking about.
Yeah, well, I mean, right off rip, like Mother went to like 300 mil and like was at 200, 150 mil for a while, and 150 is what it ran up to after Token. And so
that's what I'm looking at to get back to. I mean, 300 is going to be nice, but that was just right off of the celebrity meta. So there was a lot of like dumping shit on there. So if it gets back to that, even fucking better. That's almost a 4.5x from right now. If it gets back to that, I'm looking at a more realistic target of 150 to 200 million if it gets back to that or more average.
So gotcha. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, that's a good one. What's the other one? You said you had another one.
I did, but I didn't. It's my watch list on my deck screener on my phone is not the same that's on my computer, so I don't have it. So just leaving you with Mother. Actually, I'm sorry, it's Shenron and Wait and Chips. That's what it is.
Yeah, dude. Bro, I'm super bullish on Shenron. I am super bullish on obviously Chips as well. Love doing the battle chips. Kind of bummed that I lost $200 worth of fucking. God damn it. But hey, it is what it is. But dude, Wait, dude, like we had a little bit of a Wait call the other day that has me super bullish. And so, the We Trump mint is coming soon. And all I can say is two things. good things come to those who wait, and watch as ideas thrive, dude. I really like watch as ideas thrive. I added it to my bio because I think that really does a good job at embodying what we're doing with weight. And yeah, super fucking bullish. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. We're almost at 2 hours. Over 500 people have joined or tuned in at some point, which is a dub. Appreciate you guys for coming through, King Ball and Dan. I really like, you know, if it was just me up here streaming by myself, it wouldn't be as fun, you know. So thank you guys for joining and giving me a little bit of your time, and everybody else that's watching. Yeah, shout out to the audience as well. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Appreciate you guys sharing the stream around. Much love to you. We'll be back Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern time, probably for another like 2-hour stream. And then Friday's a little up in the air. If I don't go to the DGens Giving thing, then I will do a stream. But I kind of want to go to the DGens Giving thing, but I also probably shouldn't. So I don't know. I got a lot of personal fucking things to work out as far as Friday goes. So you guys don't give a shit about that. But either way, we'll be back Thursday. And much love to you all.